Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie for those who don't know me, and we are reviewing Married at First Sight Australia season 11 episode 1. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. I've already done the first impressions, so if you want to know who the people are, what their bios are, we've already gone through that. Somebody pointed out that I left a little clip of Love Island in there. I'm sorry. That just goes to show you guys, I really don't edit my videos. So I don't really know what I be saying when the video posts. But anyways, a few people who I wanted to talk about from the, what is it, Bucks and Hens parties are Lucinda and Lauren. Lucinda? Wow.
So,
What's on the manifesto? The manifesto. Apple cart. I don't know what to call that, but we're on it and it's going.
She's either going to be the best time ever or the most insufferable woman to have to deal with because she's just so much, you know? But I'm excited to see her regardless. Who I'm not excited to see is Lauren. Lauren is a walking red flag that's attracted to red flags.
If I see a red flag, I literally come running at it. I'm like, yeah, red flag, I'm the worst. I just haven't found someone that tickles my fancy or tickles anything else.
Your dad and your brother.
Lauren, holy shit.
She says anything and will probably do anything. Her groom better be ready for her.
It's absolutely going to be a disaster. Going to be, I don't care. There is no perfect pairing for somebody like this. I don't know if she's playing it up for the cameras. I'm not quite sure, but Lauren, it's giving train wreck. Okay, let's get into the couples that actually get married in this episode. The first couple is Sarah and Tim.
I'm social, I'm always out, I'm always traveling, things like that. When I was with my ex, he ended up cheating on me multiple times with multiple women.
I know that your heritage is Colombian, right?
See.
I've always had a dream of doing, and that's setting up a school in Ethiopia because my sister's Ethiopian, she's adopted. Favorite country in the world is definitely Colombia. Mi corazón.
An interesting theme with this video is that the couple who I thought was perfectly matched is actually a disaster, and the couple that I thought was going to be a disaster seems to be perfectly matched. I thought Sarah and Tim were going to be perfectly matched, okay? She came out of a tumultuous relationship. There was a cycle of cheating. It was very toxic. She would return to him every single time. So she has trust issues. Tim seems very wholesome at the surface, but he too had been cheated on in his past relationship. And so he also has trust issues. I feel like in this episode, we see that come out very early on in their marriage. And I'm thinking, oh, this is not going to be good. It's not going to be good. However, on paper, things seem great. Literally, when they met at the altar, you couldn't have written a better first impression for them.
I feel good energy, I feel a good vibe. She's beautiful.
He's definitely my type.
Estoy encantado conocerte, mi amor. Yo vivo en Colombia.
¿Viviste en Colombia? En Medellín. Yo soy de Medellín.
I'm not quite sure why they got married on a boat. Maybe the show was just trying to be different, or there's some kind of significance that they haven't told us. But yeah, when they met down the aisle on top of this boat, it was literally perfection. What she wanted, every single thing Tim was. What Tim said he wanted, every single thing, again, this is just on paper, Sarah was. So they talk about their vows, and Sarah gets emotional when she refers to her past relationship, but she says even though she went through that, she still believes that true love exists. He explained what love meant to him. I forget all that he said. It was nice stuff. And then he said an obligatory butt smack every day, which she thought was cute. So it wasn't like vulgar or anything. And then he said he was going to give himself fully into this experiment. So I'm thinking, oh my gosh, like this is so great, right? We're off to take the pictures. Things are actually still great between them at this point. They literally look so in love.
Was that what you were expecting?
You exceeded expectations.
Really? Okay.
looking back towards me. That's great.
At this point of the episode, I was thinking, oh my gosh, what a match made in heaven. Like, I was getting butterflies watching that. I felt like I was intruding in their intimate moment. So they're at the reception, right? And this is going to be a very fast review. I'll tell you guys that from now. They're at the reception and they're talking about nutrition. She's a nutritionist. She works in nutrition, and he is very cognizant of his nutrition, his physique, and all that stuff as well. So they connect on that. Then things start to go left because Tim tells, I almost said Katya, whole different show. Tim tells Sarah that his previous relationship was 6 years long, and he actually planned on proposing to his girlfriend this year. However, she cheated on him, and they dissolved their relationship 6 months ago.
I was going to propose to it this year.
What?
I guess it is. It still is probably pretty recent, hey? I need your help.
To get what? Need your help to get over your ex? I've had past experiences where I haven't been over my ex, and I've told people that I've been over my ex, and I haven't.
It's important to note that Sarah is a very meticulous person. She's very picky. She knows what she wants. She's not going to settle for less. So up until this point, she was very pleased with who she got because it felt like he was to the T what she was looking for. And on paper, he is, until he starts talking. And then you think to yourself, oh my gosh, what did I get myself into? And it's not even just him. It's also his best man, which we're going to get to in a second. But I'm thinking to myself, there's a disconnect with Tim. I'm not quite sure what it is. I feel like with Tim, he's so used to broing out a lot, and maybe he doesn't know how to engage with a woman, which is odd because he's just coming out of a 6-year relationship. So he knows how to relate to a woman to some degree. He was going to marry her. Wait, but then she cheated. Maybe she wasn't. I don't know. I don't know. I can't speak for the girl. She's not here. Yeah, Tim is interesting. In as much as Sarah is very picky and very particular, I don't blame her for being put off by this news. Because what do you mean you're now married to me? Married. And you were going to get married to somebody as of 6 months ago. That was your plan. After 6 years of a relationship, I'm not touching that. I'm really not touching that. So through it all, she's trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, even though it is something she does not want to do. The best man makes things so much worse.
Is Roadhead safe? Is it okay to get head in the ER since you crashed your car and you're here now anyway? Experiment 865. I mean, Sarah, rancid or not, Tim will still eat you.
I hope that it doesn't come back and bite me in the ass.
Here's the thing about like family members or people in your bridal party who try to have this TV moment. You're not making me look good. If I'm coming into this experiment saying, no, I actually want this to work, I need everybody in my camp to act accordingly. Because why are you going to sink my chances at real love by doing this? This was absolutely a TV moment. And I'm thinking to myself, if the best man has this much gusto to want to be so crude at a wedding reception in front of people you just met in an attempt to embarrass your best friend, how much of his character is similar to Tim's? That's my question. I feel like you are the company you keep. And looking at Tim's best man, I wouldn't want to date Tim. I wouldn't want to marry Tim. And Tim acknowledges that maybe some things shouldn't have been said, but it wasn't an outright denouncing of that entire speech. It seemed like he kind of co-signed it. And that's a part of the reason why I feel like he's a let me bro out kind of guy. Tim? I don't know, Tim. I don't know about you. We're going to touch back on Tim in a minute, but let's talk about the second couple that gets married. It is Cassandra and Tristan.
My relationship was my high school love. One day, he was gone. Motorbike accident.
How do you know you're ready?
Because I know it. I'm ready to receive the love. I'm ready to give the love. I'm ready to be in the love.
My name is Tristan. I'm like, no, damn it, now I've just stuffed myself up. My name is Tristan. I'm from Sydney. I'm an entertainment manager. I just completely cooked that. Okay, let me try one more. Why is it always such a deal for me to ask someone out, or why has it been single for 7 years, you know? Or why do people choose my mates over me, you know?
What do you think?
I don't know, this ugly, chubby ass dude, I guess. Sorry for swearing. This ugly.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Now, Cassandra has been through a lot. Mercy God, this woman has been through a lot. She was with her high school sweetheart for 8 years until he got into a car accident. No, a motorcycle accident. Yeah, and it was fatal. She said that she imagined herself marrying him. They would have had the kids, the marriage, the white picket fence, all that stuff. So that dream went with his life, right? Then in COVID, she lost her mother to cancer. And based on the family dynamics, you can tell that they were a very close-knit family. They still are, just without the mom. So losing that partner of hers, losing her parent, it's a lot coming into this relationship. So I'm thinking to myself, she's going to need somebody who's a rock. Now, a rock doesn't mean you can't be like a goofy, silly, like happy-go-lucky kind of person. But when I look at Tristan, he grew up chubby, which is, listen, growing up fat does affect your psyche. I will tell you that for free, okay? So now he has lost the weight, but that chubby mentality seems to be still in him. He always wonders why he doesn't get picked in his friend groups, why love just hasn't been working in his favor. And I think a part of that is because he is insecure about a lot of things, and you can sense it with him. He's still like, he's quirky, he's funny, he's sweet, he's charming, he's wholesome and all of that. But can he be a rock to Cassandra? I don't know. We're going to fast forward to the weddings. She is very enamored by him, and vice versa. He thought one of the bridesmaids was her. At first, I was like, ooh, bad sign. But honestly, I guess that's a good sign because they kind of look similar. So it's no surprise that he liked the bride as well.
Yeah, and? Four is lovely. I'm Tristan. I'm Tristan.
Hi.
Oh, wait, that's not it? Oh, you look stunning.
Thank you. I'm very happy. Well, he's handsome.
They're both very pleased with the other person's appearance. He's just like, she's gorgeous, period. She said, what did she say? She's not stuck on the physical attributes in terms of wanting somebody with a six-pack and wanting somebody with a strong jawline and stuff like that. She just wants anybody who is sweet. She's all about personality, and so Tristan is just that. She also does find him attractive, though. So there's that. In the vows, let me see here. His vows are about being ready to treat his wife like a queen, and she says that she's going to be open-minded and ready for the ups and downs of marriage. Fast forward to the reception, honey. Forget the couple. It's all about Papa Modi. Papa Modi stole the show in the best way possible.
Since we're all friends now, please call me Modi. I was apprehensive. I was before, not now. I've had a few drinks. If she causes you trouble, please don't come to me. If he gives you trouble, call her. This day, her birth certificate is Cassandra Sunshine, because she's always been my sunshine, even in cloudy days. Your mother would be very, very happy and proud of you today. Mic drop.
I love Cassandra's dad. He is such a class act. He's so great. And I was low-key thinking, African dad, is he going to be that strict? Like, no, nobody measures up for my daughter and what? None of that. None of that at all. He's so warm, so welcoming. He basically was like, listen, that is your wife now. You handle that situation as a married couple. Don't be coming running back home to me. Don't do all that. Like, it was... He was so great. Even Tristan, I feel like Tristan and Papa Modi, their personalities are similar. I don't know if that's what Cassandra's looking for, but if she is, they hit the nail on the head, these experts, this time around, okay? He was like, oh, if that's your dad, I need to go and talk to your dad and really like embrace him and get to know him and all. Like they're reflections of each other. Tristan, Papa Modi, same. It looks great. So as the couples are preparing for the honeymoon, it is Cassandra's 30th birthday. He buys her a bouquet of roses and I think 2 packets of Tim Tams. Is it Tim Tams? Whatever, her favorite cookies or something like that. She's very, what is it? She's grateful to have a partner who is as thoughtful as Tristan is. Yeah, let's put it that way. I forget what I was even trying to go with that. Then you have the complete opposite situation with Sarah and Tim. So they are on their first night of the honeymoon, and it seems like they had recovered from the reception. I don't know what kind of conversations they had, but Sarah was back to being open-minded. The date is going, it's great and all. And then I forget what exactly happened. I think they were taking a drink, and then Tim wanted to tell her to relax, but then he held his tongue, and she was like, no, what do you want to say? And then he said it, and then it just, it went downhill.
It's not good, tequila.
You need to,
What?
No, I was gonna say you need to relax.
Oh, yeah, you don't say that.
I was just joking around. I didn't say anything.
It's not a joke.
I'm trying to connect with you.
No, but
You can't feel that?
yeah, I was.
I am trying.
Have you ever dealt with women before? They don't like to be told to relax.
I will say, to his credit, right? To his credit, he did try to take back the joke, right? He thought, maybe I shouldn't tell this woman who I just met to relax on a situation where she's literally not acting out. However, because she called him out on it, he decided to then double down. And this is why I think he's so used to broing out. Because how is a woman going to express to you, hey, I don't like this? And instead of being comforting, you choose to be combative. And you're still in the honeymoon phase, literally on a honeymoon. You're in the honeymoon phase, and this is how you react to, like, come on. Do I think she was overreacting? Let me think about it for a second. Maybe just a little. Maybe just a little bit. However, a lot of men, if not all, do know that telling a woman to relax or calm down when she's obviously not unrelaxed or not calm, it's a trigger. It's a trigger. Because, like, what are you trying to say? What's happening? Yeah, it's not looking good for these two. It looked like a picture-perfect situation, and it is turning into a train wreck very quickly. I don't know if they're going to recover. Because on top of that, you got to remember the best man, just because he felt so, like, yes, it wasn't Tim saying those things, but because the best man felt so comfortable to say those things, I wonder how much of that is similar to Tim's personality. And seeing how he acted at the honeymoon, I'm like, oh no, I'm not even as picky as Sarah, but even I wouldn't want to deal with Tim. So I wouldn't blame her if they don't make it far, honestly. Tim has got a lot of making up to do on this honeymoon. We'll see where things go. The next wedding is going to be Miss Lucinda. I'm very excited for this. I will tell you guys later this week, I do have a trip planned. So some of the reviews will be bulked. Oh, wait. No, because this show is only from Monday to Thursday, right? Honestly, it might not even affect you guys. If it does, you will see that the episodes will be bulked, but I actually don't think that my trip interferes with Married at First Sight. So anyways, as always, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.